Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager PC Career Mode. We are going to start Season 11 with Velan Racing, and the first race is obviously in Doha. And so basically new season, we are looking forward to things. Now at the end of last season I was annoyed with Cristiano, so we had promoted our reserve driver into the second place, and he actually did very well. He won a race, like more than well, and he regularly finished in the points, so he ended up scoring a lot of points. However, Cristiano is the main driver and it would be unfair to leave him as a reserve driver, so we'll put him back for the second seat and give him a few races. See, he's even changed his hairstyle to look more like Surikov, and you can see his numbers are really good. Braking and overtaking much better than the reserve driver, like the young guy. He's turned 17 apparently, and yeah, his focus, his consistency, those things are the things that are lacking, and we'll try and be a bit more fair to him as well, let's say, because he's not as smooth as Surikov on the tires. We'll try and use different strategies from. Look at Surikov's numbers, all dark green. Look at him, Tondela expert and motorbike champion and nice guy and etc, etc. So with him, his focus is great, his consistency is amazing, 20 out of 20 on consistency. So he tends to do well on longer stints, fewer stops. He is smoother on the tires, so he can do better with that strategy. With him, we'll go the opposite. We'll be aggressive and we'll try and pit him more, see if that helps him, because using the same strategy with him doesn't seem to work. Now we would like his smoothness and consistency to improve. See, his consistency isn't, his smoothness isn't improving. How do we improve that? Okay, his stats have peaked. Ooh, this is bad. All of them have peaked. Not good. So what was Surikov? It's probably peaked as well. Yes. So I think they peak at around 30 or something. He's a cycling champion. Ooh, I did not know this was going to happen. So with Bjorn, he should he's improving at a great speed, and improvement rate is very good. His braking, overtaking, smoothness is pretty good. So handling, brakes and test tracks, we need to build something to, okay, we will be a bit risky. We'll actually go and build something at the HU. What should we do? So since Cristiano isn't going to improve, we should focus on the new guy and see what we need badly. In fact, even Surikov isn't going to improve. So his braking is bad, overtaking is bad. So test track, brakes research. So either of those two things we need to build. So let's see, upgrade buildings. Brakes R&D will cost us 10 million. Test track, now this handling development, where is the test track? Test track will cost us 18 million. Simulator is only level 1. This improves consistency and adaptability. It's only 6 million and brakes are 10, so we can make epic brakes. Let's build the simulator. It's cheap and it's only level 1, so we need to improve this. Okay, so we've started that. We're working on the simulator. Now for the car, we have to start making parts. As usual, we have a good set of brakes and a good front wing, but we are terrible on the gearbox and terrible on the, at least we are not last. Our rear wing isn't too bad, it's average, and so is the high speed corner. So oh no, this is the rear wing, this is the suspension. So if we look at the parts, let's focus on improving them for the first two races. So we need front wing, engine and gearbox. See, stuff is at 60 odd percent, so we don't really need to max things out too much. So the crucial stuff, we can get it to up to 80, And the non-crucial stuff we can, yeah, we don't really need to max them out. So if you see the brakes, why don't we max these out? And the engine, just go for it. And we need to do some improvement to the thingy. So is the gearbox, needs improvement. Doesn't need that much maxing out, but it does. And rear wing, no, we need front wing. So front wing definitely needs more reliability, and of course more performance wouldn't hurt. What is important for the next race? Suspension. We have a solid suspension, so we can max out the suspension. How many days do we have between the races? 25 days. So we would have enough time to get them reliable enough. So what we'll do now is we'll focus more. We have 11 days. Is it enough to get the reliability up to about 80% for these three things? Actually, we'll just put a few more people on reliability just to make sure we get the numbers up to 75-80 for engine. Okay, engine is useful, so I think even at 70 should be enough. We need good ones on front wing and gearbox. We need these things to be around 80%. So let's look at the mail. Pre-season testing report. Testing went brilliantly. I'm happy to report. Strong position. Bjorn 15th. Surikov finished 4th. So that was a good performance, but I don't really pay too much attention to it. Okay, demotion, clearly good enough to be one of your main drivers. I know, but we have to be fair to Cristiano. Cristiano has good numbers, but as you saw, he's peaked out, so he's not going to get any better. Now this is the crucial thing here. At the start of the season, so we need to clarify how well we are going to do. I think we have a chance of achieving something great. They say the same thing. I predict we'll come in 5th. Now they say this based on the previous year's performance. Now the money they give us is based on that. So if we say 5th, we get 3 million per race. But if we say 3rd, we get 3.6 million per race. Now as we saw with the happiness of the chairman, even though her happiness was about 20%, she did not fire us, which even though it says at risk. And I believe this is because unless it goes down to 0, they don't fire you. At least that's my theory, because even at 5% she was threatening us but not firing us. We failed our objective and her happiness was down as well. And I think that is down to Surikov being a nice guy. So his 5+5 impact means that we could do as badly as we want and it will still be at least 5. So that could be something we can exploit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the maximum. We might actually achieve that, who knows. We had a tough season last time. But if we don't, we might still not get fired. So let's see the pit crew. They all should be fresh. Yep, fresh, no mistakes. This guy is 72. Let's swap him with somebody a bit more. Okay. And let's see if we can hire people with higher numbers. Okay, we don't have anybody on the tires. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, so I've selected 3rd. And hopefully we can do that. Now the only thing left is to build something. So first up, what should we start work on? I think we should do the same as last year. Improve the engine. Now on the other hand, it doesn't seem to make much difference no matter how much we improve the thing. So why don't we start with either getting the suspension and the rear wing maxed out, so at least we have like high and 4 things, and then we can try and get these things done, because they take a lot more time as well and they don't improve in time. So let's start with the suspension. Our front wings are really good. We are up to 3rd and we can also max them out a little more. Or rear wing, which should we go? See, the rear wing is 5th, suspension is 6th. Okay, so suspension, let's go with suspension because we'll need it for the next race as well. So okay, let's see the current numbers and see how much better this one is. The suspension is 1578. 1598 is the maximum, and if we make this one, we will get 1597, 1621. So this is definitely better. So we can start work on this one, and this will be ready before the race starts. So we can start improving it as well for next season and next race. And then we can also start on a second set. Okay, design another one. So we have same tactic here. So we'll use, let's say if we go here and we go 2 days, medium speed 15 to max and 20 40 during qualifying. So this will improve qualifying. Medium speed 30, 20 to max. So let's say we go here 1676. So this is significantly better. Yes, please make this one. Okay, now this one is already ready. We can't put it on the car yet because it's not reliable enough. So what we'll do is we'll remove one of these and we'll work on this one and try and get the reliability started as well. Okay, let's actually have a look at the parts that are currently. The engine is 64 and 71. Front wings are at 70, 67. And suspension, what is else? Okay, what else is crucially a gearbox. So 68, 6. So we need to get these ready for the race. Hurry up, people. Okay, report on upcoming race. 3.52 miles, 0% chance of rain, 28 laps. Vidal retiring. Fuel efficiency. I've got to tell you, it's so great to be driving a car which only sips the fuel. Yes, thank you. Suspension is done. Yeah, we've gone for a very high fuel efficient car. Very fuel efficient car. So as you can see, our car is almost 5 stars on the fuel efficiency. I have to say this car looks amazing, but I want to see how it looks from the top-down view to see if it stands out enough. Huge anticipation for the season opener. Yeah, let's just check the parts. So engine is 70, okay. Front wing is 75, okay, just about. We might be okay, 75, 73. Okay, we should be okay with this. Okay, so we'll have to go for 3 days. We should probably start maxing out things for next race. Brakes, suspension, and engine. So brakes, we are maxing them out. We'll also improve the reliability on those. And suspension. Okay, we need to improve the suspensions. We'll only improve this one. We'll actually remove this as well, because we will have a second set ready and we'll have to max that one out and improve the reliability of that one. So from here we will remove what should we remove? What is not crucial for the next race? Gearbox. So gearboxes are at 73 and 75. So I think this will be okay for the next race. I keep forgetting. So brake, suspension, engine. So brakes we are working on, engine we are working on, and suspension we'll put this here. And for now we'll have more people on the let's go more on the performance. So when we come back after the race, we'll focus on the reliability. Okay, I think we are ready to go. First race, anything's possible. Let's go with 6th or above. Hang on, we are losing a lot of money per race. Why is that? Have we not got sponsors? No, we are making money per race. Fat stacks, yes, let's keep it at fat stacks. So it was showing -3 something at the start. See here. Okay, it's better now. Must have been a mistake. So medium tire wear. Now our car is probably not as good on the tires as last year, and Cristiano isn't great either. So but we can't pit twice here. One stop is what we need, even for Cristiano. So medium tire is what we need. So 3 of these. We may have a We'll have a second set for Cristiano. And Surikov isn't happy about something. Let's see what he's unhappy about. He is the main driver, so he probably is unhappy because Cristiano might have a better part here and there. See, he's already happy. Cristiano is still happy. Surikov is... but they're both happy. They both think they have the better car. Sadly, they've both peaked out, so... yeah. Okay, overall, looking okay. Yeah, don't be grumpy. You should be happy you have a... see, we have good front wing and good brakes, but the other stuff is meh. Yeah, the engine and the gearbox are the main problem for us. Because we don't have the money to constantly build parts. We have the facilities, but we don't have the test track that will unlock the better parts. We just have to constantly keep making and making and making more parts. The other thing that I've realized is when we design the new car, you remember the part where we have to slide the bar to reduce the nose on the car, which makes it more fuel efficient. I don't know how much that affects the actual performance. Is it just cosmetic, or does it actually make the characteristics of the car different? Because if you notice in this season, the rear wing doesn't look straight for some reason. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or... 64, 73, 60. Yeah, nothing can be changed here at the moment. Yeah, we barely... yeah. If we can finish the race without having to stop for repairs, that would be good. So let's see, we should have setups for Doha. So we have Nico Bjorn. No, hang on, where is he? Nikolai 25. So we don't have... okay, we'll give him Nikolai's setup. That's surprising. I don't remember what happened at the start of last season. Anyway, so let's see the tire situation. 19 to 21, so 28 lap race. We are getting 19 to 21. This is a hot track. Yes, temperatures are high, so we should get 16 to 17 at least. Medium is 14 to 16. What I would love to do is do 2 stints on the medium for Surikov. That would be the best setup. And soft 10 to 12. See, I want to try something different with Cristiano because he isn't scoring points if we go with our usual strategy of going long. So I'm thinking we go aggressive with him and go on the softer tires and push him a bit more. So maybe 2 stop him. Although stopping twice hurts sometimes, but I don't think it hurts as much here. So we'll work on the medium tires, and obviously we work on the soft tires as well. With Cristiano we could do soft medium. With Surikov we could do either 2 stints on the medium or 1 on the hard, 1 on the medium. So with Cristiano and his new hairstyle, we go with his setup. And let's see his situation. So 18 to 20, 13 to 15, 9 to 11. So if we push him on the soft tires, he'll probably get 7 laps. So let's say we do 2 stints, 7 and 7, 14, and then we go on the hard or on the medium if he can do 15 or something. That way he'll stop twice, but he'll have faster tires. Maybe that's what he needs. So it's hard for me to juggle 2 strategies at the same time, and he's not consistent enough, so that doesn't help either. So anyway, the cars have been set up. First race of the season, quite excited. I'll go and do practice and I'll see you after practice. Welcome back. Practice done. Good practice session overall, and we got 2 accidents and a grade on both the cars. However, the more encouraging thing for me was the 6th and 7th place finish. This is a bit better than I expected. Hopefully we can convert this into something decent. But yeah, this is giving me hope, which may not be a good thing. So obviously this is Doha, so this is going to be bone dry. Now what we're going to do is, with Cristiano we'll do one run, with Surikov we'll do two. We could not max out the soft tires or the qualifying run because the lap is longer here. Yeah, let's do this. So with Surikov we are doing two runs, so we'll send him out early so he can get one of his runs. And with Cristiano we'll send him around sort of midway when people are coming back, or sort of when they have started their laps basically, because the grip increases, we need more grip. So sort of right when the cars are on their runs, on the qualifying runs. See, this pit exit is weird here. Can seriously get in the way of people. As you can see, most people are on their out laps and most of them are on their flying laps. We will see, I think Surikov's lap is being compromised here. Yep, hold on. Okay, I think this might be a good time to let out Cristiano because we want to save two sets of soft tires. Yes, Surikov has done a 1:45.1. I don't think that's a great time. When he's coming back, he'll have another chance. So Cristiano, hopefully, by the time he starts a lap, all these people should be out of his way. I still see people in front of him. They're all on their in laps. I think we might be late with Surikov. I just forgot. Come on, hurry up, man. 9th isn't that great, but it's not that good either. I mean, we would have liked a bit better. He's gone to 11th. Oh, it's not that great actually. Is he? Come on, Surikov, hurry. We need to get this lap. Come on. Ooh, just in the nick of time. He has a clear track. Hopefully he can improve. So Cristiano is up to 11, which isn't great, but it's not terrible either. Surikov should get like at least. There seems to be a big gap between the three teams and then everybody else. We have to try and fight for 4th place. No improvement. So that De Avila and the Panther 8 and 9. So we are technically 5th fastest. Once again, we'll seem to be fighting the Resato courses, at least for qualifying pace. Now if we are any faster in the... Yeah, I don't see any improvement here, unfortunately. Now admittedly, this is the start of the season. We haven't built anything yet. Yeah, we have to get the factory parts ready. I think we have to abuse this system and keep making new parts. So Surikov, we will give him the mediums, hoping he can do 2 stints on the medium. So 14 to 16, if we don't push him, he may be able to do 2 stints on the medium. Okay, with Cristiano we will go 2 stints on the soft and then 1 on the medium perhaps. Now if he can do say 9 and 9, so if he can do combined, he wouldn't do 18. If he can do 15 combined and then we do 13 on this, that should be good enough. We are stopping twice. Who knows, there might be a safety car or something. We won't push at the start, we'll see how it goes, and then because the track temperature should be okay, it's not that high actually, but we want the tires to last. Okay, we'll just have to figure this out. Soft tires, so soft for him, medium for him. Okay people, see a lot of people are on the sauce. So ideally we need Cristiano to get past Surikov at the start. Tyler is going on the hard tire, used hards. Okay, so Cristiano, maybe you can push a bit. Yes, he's definitely pushing. Come on, we need him to clear Surikov if he can. Okay, Surikov is actually doing a decent job. Push on the tire, Surikov. Yeah, if he gets too slow at the start, we will simply what we'll do with Surikov is we'll go on the hard tire if we have to. Okay, Surikov is doing a decent job. Come on, see if you can get one more. Nice, Surikov. Great driving. Okay, we don't want to cook these tires. Okay, I think they are warm enough. And Cristiano isn't doing bad either. Of course, he'll have to stop more, so hopefully this works out for him. Okay, Cristiano, push a bit on the fuel, relax on the tire. Surikov, this is fine. I think you can maybe ease up on the fuel. No, just keep pushing. We'll go on the hard if we have to. We don't want to squander this good start. Okay, let's have a look at Cristiano. We are trying to pay more attention to him this time, strategy wise, but he feels a bit neglected. Probably rightfully so. Look at that, he is doing good. He's right up there. Unfortunately, with him stopping twice, this isn't going to work unless he can clear a few people. Come on. Surikov is sort of helping him by backing up the pack, as it were. But we need to make sure people don't pass Surikov. This is a nice pack here behind Surikov and between the two cars. Come on, Cristiano, you got him. Come on, inside. Yes. Go, come on. He could have had them both if he wanted. It was just a bit more aggressive. Okay, back off on the fuel, on the tire. See, he's done 5 laps. We are expecting around 7 laps. This isn't bad. I think the cooler temperatures are helping. Somehow this feels longer. Yeah, the laps are a bit longer. Yeah, come on, you can get Giuliani. I don't think he's fast enough. And Surikov is doing a brilliant job on the medium tires, holding up these people on faster tires. Okay, Cristiano isn't getting anywhere. Okay, Cristiano, just ease up. Surikov, keep pushing. Yeah, Surikov seems to have left Hashimoto. I think they're fighting each other, giving Surikov a bit more freedom. See, Cristiano is right in the mix. But unfortunately, he's right in the mix because he's using faster tires. And so when he stops twice, it wouldn't work out for him as well. I think what everybody else is doing is going on the soft and then going on the hard. I think that's what they'll do. So this is lap 8. Cristiano is still running. We were expecting 7 out of him. So he's stuck in a bit of traffic. So let's use our strategy. And okay, he wants fresh tires as well. So now let's see what we can do here. Should we give him this and try and go to the end? Because we'll need to get 20 laps out of these. Yeah, let's give it a try, because if we pit again on the softs, we'll have to pit again, then we'll have to go on the medium. 2 stopping might not actually work out. Now let's do what we planned, because this is a strategy that should work with Surikov, not necessarily with him. We go with an aggressive strategy for him. You go fast, go into the pits. Surikov is fine. He's still 4th. Yeah, stay close to these two. So this should give him some clear track. Okay, ready? Save fuel. Drive normally. We need good stop, people. Remember. Okay, push on the fuel. And maybe push a bit on the tires, because we can get 8 laps out of these. So he's up down to 12. I think this isn't bad. He has come out in some clear track. Now if he can just clear this car, whichever this is on a hard tire, so we need to clear Sylvander. I think Sylvander used to be Steinman a long time ago. Come on, clear Sylvander, please. Come on, buddy. Get close. Surikov is still going. His tires are still fine. Fuel might need a bit of conserving. Come on, Cristiano. Get Sylvander. Come on. Now, I don't know if like focusing my attention on two of them at the same time is a good idea. Okay, so he's not been able to clear Sylvander. We'll go back to Surikov. See, he's still going lap 11. We need 14 out of him. We may need to conserve the tire a little bit. Let's see if we can do that. See, Balcazar is on the hard tire, but a fresh hard tire. So she'll close up very, very quickly. Giuliani is still going. So that Kitano seems to be smooth as well. And so does that Panther. Yeah, I can see the tire wear. But yeah, keep pushing. We need... at least give me 13 laps. So I can at least do that medium strategy. Because if we pit this lap, then we'll have to go on the hard. And that will wreck our strategy. Cristiano is up to 9. Okay, Surikov, one more lap. I keep pushing on the fuel. See, the Balcazar has caught up. Then Balcazar is probably going to the end. So another 15 after this. Hopefully we can do 15. Might be a bit tight. But hopefully with not as much fuel on board, we should be able to do that. Okay, drive normally. Yeah, he briefly led. Vidal has crashed. Safety car in. What lap is it? Surikov is pitting. Where is Cristiano on track? He's behind him a long way. So if we pit him now, he'll have to go to the end. It's only lap 13, so another 15 after this. He'll have to go on the hard. We were supposed to pit him twice. I think we should take advantage of this. If we go on the hard, he should be able to go to the end. Maybe this pit stop strategy could help us out. Surikov was car 1. So he can maybe pit and do something. I don't know how this works. Come on, Surikov, hurry. We need a good stop, people. And we need Surikov to come out in the lead. No, he's second. No, he just pitted, you idiot. And so did Cristiano. I think this was like the obvious thing to do. We have pitted. Okay, save the fuel and maybe save the tire as well. This helps out Surikov because it gives him a chance. And Cristiano can drive normally. The problem is everybody is pitted as well, so it doesn't really do much for us. Apart from maybe Giuliani, who might have to pit again. But Surikov is on the faster tire, so if he can, but he won't be able to hold off Balcazar. Balcazar is a much faster car. He needs a good restart. Okay, tires are getting too warm, too cold I mean. So this is lap 15, so drive normally, see if we can get some heat. What is the track temperature? Not very high. Cristiano is up to 11. See, he was 11 when he started the race, but he's at least joining the queue. He can push a bit more on the tires as well. We'll go aggressive. But at least it's good to see our drivers up there. Okay, we'll get ready to pounce or push or whatever as soon as the safety car turns. So Balcazar is the leader. But Balcazar was only a few. We haven't lost badly to Balcazar because of the... Okay, I think they're ready to burst. You go overtake mode, push on the tire. Please, people, do not crash. This is a very good opportunity. Don't squander it. Ready? Go. Look at that car. Yeah, the Steinman was all over him, so I don't think he'll be able to hold off that car. But he did so far. Cristiano seems to be losing places. No, he's jumped up 1 or 2 places. No. He's bouncing around. Come on, Cristiano, don't crash. I think he let somebody pass him. Surikov is meanwhile holding up. Cristiano isn't doing much here. Oh, come on, Surikov, don't. Oh, no. These guys are on the hard tire. Come on, fight. Come on, Surikov, fight, fight, fight. See, these guys are still too fast for us. Even on slower tires, they can still outdo us quite easily. Surikov is on the better tire, so he has no reason to fall behind too much. At least hold off the Panthers if you can. Okay, engine is giving him problems. Maybe back off a bit. We need to end up. Cristiano isn't doing much here. He's pushing like crazy and still nothing. Okay, maybe just drive normally. We'll save the fuel towards the end. Maybe push at the end. Surikov, maybe push. You're getting mugged by. No, that Steinman is too fast. Okay, push on the fuel. See if you can get a bit of a gap. Because those guys are also on hards, but the hards will last till the end. Yeah, the hards will last. But we're not getting any performance here simply because the engine isn't good enough. We are on a faster tire, we have plenty of fuel. We have a very fuel efficient car, so that's why we are able to do this. But he's not able to get away from anyone. And people on slower tires are getting away. And those slower tires will last. Okay, I think he's having gearbox issues. I don't know if it affects the speed. I think braking we are not that good. Under braking at least. Doesn't look like we are good enough. Okay, push back on the fuel. See, our fuel efficiency means that we can quickly go back into green quite quickly. Hopefully that can help us out. He's 4 seconds behind the graph. So performance isn't bad. Cristiano just can't get inside the points. 2 pit stops didn't help him. Safety car might have actually made things a bit easier for him. We'll push a bit on the tires as well, but it's not helping him like this. And he's also probably not that good at overtaking, because if you see 18, 19, 19, 20, so about 3 seconds separates the cars in front of him, and if he was good at overtaking, he could have made something happen. See, there are 3 cars right in front of him. 4 actually. So I was hoping he could get these people, because Sylvander's tires would be going, then Hashimoto's tires will be going. Bourguignon is on medium tires, so he's probably faster. How much fuel have you got? Just maybe overtake. See if you can do this. Somebody's retired. Okay, John stuck here. We need people from the front to retire. Okay, the car in front is definitely not looking great. 8th place is Bourguignon. Come on. Hopefully Bourguignon has an issue. Surikov, push, push, push. Come on. Tyler should also pit. I don't expect Tyler to be able to last. Come on, get Bourguignon. His tires are not good. Okay, Cristiano, back off on the fuel. Okay, you did get past Bourguignon. Good job, buddy. Keep pushing, keep pushing. I don't know, he said something about something going off on his car. No, it's fine, we'll be fine. Surikov, excellent 3rd place, keep pushing. We need another few laps. Can we push on the tires? There's no point really. We are sort of comfortable at the moment. Okay, let's see if we can. If this makes any difference. Cristiano, we would like you to do a slightly better job as well. 7th is good. Keep pushing, keep pushing. He's got a 2 second. He's behind Gamero. I don't remember what car Gamero is. De Avila has crashed. Okay, so Cristiano can get inside the top 6 as well. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You're doing fine. In fact, you can... Don't worry about it. Parts are looking rough, I know. Okay, Surikov, ease up. Oh, somebody went smoking into the pits. Oh, that was De Avila. So 3 for Surikov. Surikov's tires are not going to last here. You can push on the fuel. Yeah, he's... okay, car number 4, Lab A, is also having issues. I would love to see one of the cars in front having issues. Okay, maybe tire wear is fine, buddy. We can actually keep pushing if you want. Okay, final lap, Surikov. Just hold on to 3rd place, please. We would like to start with a podium if possible. And Cristiano, you should be fine as well. Okay. Car behind you, Labe, is not in great shape, so I don't expect him to challenge us. Just drive normally. Good job, Surikov. Podium for the first race. Great start. And Cristiano is also inside the top 6, so we've hit our sponsor objectives very nicely. So I think with our good fuel efficiency, we have been able to push on the engines a bit more. So maybe we should spend the money upgrading the engine so we can get more out of the engines. That way we could use that more power and push on the fuel as well. That could be a great... Yeah, I think we should focus on the engines because it will give us a slight advantage with the extra fuel. We can go on the overtake mode a bit more. So we had to push a lot, but I think we did the right thing. Safety car helped Cristiano, if I'm honest. Because if he was a bit smoother, we could have done one stop fewer. And actually, if we had started on the medium and then gone on the hard, that might actually have worked. But we didn't know the safety car would come. So I think we got away with it with Cristiano. So I'm happy both cars have started well in the points. See, both cars in the points. We got 8 and 15, 23 points. Surikov actually got a podium. Great start to the season. But as usual, Steinmans and Rossini's who are hogging up the top spot. We are 3rd. We are on point with our objective. Good showing, I suppose. Safety car also helped Surikov quite a bit because he was pitting already, and because he pitted, he did not lose too much time to Balcazar. But obviously, on the other hand, people passed him because they were right behind him. So chairman's happiness has gone up a bit. Another 11%. Okay, great. We made money. We are up to 10 million. Yeah, we'll come back, and we were supposed to make a second set of brakes, I think. No, what were we making? Suspension. So we'll make that suspension and then we'll get started on an engine, because we can definitely take advantage of a better engine with our extra fuel efficiency. So 10 days to the next race, and we are making something. I think this will take another 3-4 days, and then we can start on the engine. We won't be able to use the engine right now for the next race. We should be able to get it for China, at least one set, and it looks like it's going to rain in China. So good start to the season. Quite happy with this. Hopefully we can keep this up and hang on to 3rd, because this is a high merit payment year, very high actually, so that will give us a lot of money. And yeah, that was a good start. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next race in Yokohama.